Rangda's Mask is a new starter item which was just introduced in the new Season 4 of SMITE, and this item is purchasable for just 500 gold. And although the only stat the item starts with is just 5 MP5, through kills and assists this item will eventually give you penetration, movement speed, and cooldown reduction. And honestly, this item is completely overpowered for that tiny price point of 500 gold. Its statistics at 16 stacks is as valuable as a full item and will save the buyer about 2,000 gold, which is a pretty significant amount. Players buying this item can essentially reach a 6-item build in the time that other players are still stuck at 5 items. And that's a huge difference when you're getting significantly shorter cooldowns, more movement speed, and more damage due to the penetration. Now that said, this item isn't for everybody and you shouldn't just pick it up whenever. You should build this item right after you finish boots so that your early game doesn't take too much of a hit. You also need to be realistic with your playstyle and character and consider whether or not you're going to be involved in enough kills or assists. For most junglers, this item will easily stack up over time and you should get it. For aggressive supports, you should build this item too, just expect that the stacks are going to take a little more time to build up. Although the penetration isn't real important for supports, the movement speed and especially the cooldown reduction is going to be a big help. Generally, I'd avoid picking this item up on both solo laners and on AD carries just because you're going to spend the majority of the early and the mid game in your respective lanes and you're pretty unlikely to be involved in very many fights. If you do expect to be heavily involved in team fights as you get into the mid to late game though, you can still pick up Rangda's Mask around 4th item. For mid lane characters, I would only suggest getting this item if you think the cooldown reduction is going to be a significant help. The penetration is a nice bonus, but 16 stacks is going to be a pretty long wait. If you do want to build this as a mid, I'd suggest that you wait until your damage is high enough that you can consistently start getting some kills. I really hope Hi-Rez ups the price on this item pretty soon, but for now, to all you junglers out there, have fun and use protection.
I've been seeking for the glory, say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room, walls keep tumbling down.